300 by Zack Snyder Film Analysis. Summary. The movie 300 is a retelling of the Battle of Thermopylae, where King Leonidas fought against the incursion of the Persian army into Greece. Initial impression. I have to say that the movie was incredibly impressive. From a cinematography standpoint, it was unique because the locations, characters, and weapons had a faded and historical feel to them. I was looking back into the past and viewing all the events leading up to the great battle where Leonidas and his army of 300 Spartan warriors lost their lives. Emphasis on masculinity and physical perfection. There is a definite emphasis on masculinity within the film, where the various warriors are shown in nothing more than leather briefs while holding weapons made of bronze. This, of course, contrasts with general common sense, since during the time when ancient Sparta was in existence, its warriors wore substantially more protection than the skin on their backs. Based on this, when viewing the movie, it is evident that the director wanted to depict the manliness and bravado of the Spartans. This was intended to build upon the historical knowledge that Spartan warriors were strong and resolute in their dedication to war. The warrior culture of the Spartan state was emphasized not only in the scenes depicting their military and governmental infrastructure, but also in the way in which they placed a considerable amount of importance on physical strength and health. The scene where the Spartan babies were deemed as unworthy and were thus thrown off the cliff showcases just how far the Spartan culture was willing to take their concept of physical perfection to its utmost limits. Examining the film within the context of American cinema. It is indisputable that American cinema places a considerable amount of focus on action, adventure, violence, battles, and destruction. The movie 300 is merely another iteration of this proclivity toward developing action films. In fact, Hollywood tends to take such behavior a bit too far. This can be seen in the movie Noah, where a Bible story is subsequently combined with numerous action sequences involving fighting and death. However, it should be noted that American cinema produces so many films in this category because audiences simply enjoy watching them. Action movies are often the highest-grossing films, both in the United States and in international markets. As such, it is likely that Hollywood will continue to make films like these because they make them a lot of money. My views of the movie. Overall, I have to say that the movie was brilliant both in the acting and general cinematography that was employed. The dialogue, the scenes, and the background music that was utilized mesh perfectly into a seamless theatrical experience. There was never a dull moment in the film, and I could not help but be absorbed into the world of the ancient city-states. While I thoroughly enjoyed the movie, I could not help but notice the various historical inaccuracies, since there was actually a fort instead of just a mountain pass during the Battle of Thermopylae.